The system is broken. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just doesn't care.
I'm just supposed to accept that? That the system is broken? Well, you know what I say to that? The system. Now, for real, man, I mean, why can't we at least try? What is the system? It's people. Yeah, it's cops, lawyers, judges. If one of them had just cared enough to even go down to that hallway Kenesha said I dragged her, listen to how the tiniest little noise echoes, I wouldn't have this damn thing on my leg. Mr. Brooks.
Justin.
I know the system doesn't care about me. I've known that my whole life. The question is, do you?
Gentlemen, saw the film the other night. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing story. It's great to see you play Justin Brooks, this amazing law professor. What about this lawyer that really intrigued you?
Just like his decency. I mean, I read the script and I felt like, well, this guy looks like he walks on water. And he is, does do amazing things. He's never taken a dime from the CIP. He really advocates very, very hard for criminal justice reform, and he's exonerated over 30 people. I admired him obviously on the page, and when I met him, he's just such a terrific guy, such a positive person, and you would think you could end up with a lot of frustration and a lot of hostility. You could wear a lot of cynicism in that role. It's not there, and that's not easy to do. And so that was a great thrill to actually get meet him, have him there on the set, be able to work with him, and obviously incredible to meet the people that he works with at the CIP. There are a lot of kind of unsung heroes that work within this organization, and they are all exceptional people who do great work. And then on top of that, to actually meet the man, Brian Banks himself, that was a whole other thing. I know.
Well, and yes, and I just spoke to Brian Banks, and there's so many things going on. It's amazing to see someone's life story share with the world. And with Brian Banks, he seems so calm and just, very chill. And what kind of answers did you get from him after meeting him, and feeling you got from Brian Banks after you know that you got the role and that you're gonna play this guy?
Well, when I first met him, to sit down and have a discussion, I knew before really agreeing to taking on this role, I had to believe in him. I wanted to believe in who he was as a person, and who am I going to be representing on the screen. And within 5-10 minutes, you automatically get it, because when you meet him, he's just a ball of light, and then he starts talking about his experience, and it's his perspective on his experience that tells you everything you need to know. Because there is no bitterness, there is no anger. Certainly, he dealt with a difficult time, and he dealt with anger back then, but he's gone through it, and he understands how to manage it, because he understands it does not control it, define him. It's such a teachable, admirable trait to have when it comes to dealing with adversities and how to really experience them from a place of power. So with me, being just being able to understand his mindset, understanding what he represented, and how he inspired me was something that was aspirational when it came to trying to take on this role, because I would hope to really show his truth in the light of him through this experience.
Greg, after talking to Justin Brooks, did he share with you, were there any case that he was he regret that he didn't take on, that he wished he would have took on to represent certain client, because there were so many innocent people?
No question. I think that's one of the difficult things that he, one of the crosses he has to bear in that job is, you only have so much bandwidth. You can't save everybody, and you have to pick and choose. In a way, Brian could have very easily been a victim of that kind of judiciousness, because he was out of prison. Mostly what the CIP does is takes people who are wrongly convicted, sitting in prison, and tries to get that overturned. Brian was out. So in a way, I think Justin initially sees him as a guy that's a terrible story, and he feels for him. But he's okay. And I think Brian, through his advocacy, was like, I'm not okay, and had to make his own case, and does so incredibly powerfully, and pull the CIP into his wake, and he kind of pulls us all into his wake when you see the movie.
Has Brian's life story changed you as a person, as a human being?
I was saying it definitely influenced how I understand the state of being grateful for certain things, and then also really being able to appreciate certain freedoms that we have that we may not really recognize on a daily basis.
And just perspective. I mean, just perspective on seeing what these people do, and Brian's story in particular is like, whenever you thought you were having a bad day, think again.
Yeah. Just be grateful.
Just be grateful.
Brian Banks was 16 years old when he was accused of a crime he did not commit. He lost a scholarship, and I think we have to ask why.
Probation is denied.
Can I get a witness?
You ever been locked up?
Can I get a witness?
I'm trying to work my way back to NFL. I gotta clear my name. Come at me with all these legal excuses about the system. The truth matters.
Brian Banks, rated PG-13.